Alrighty, what's up, you guys? I hope you guys are having a fantastic rest of your lovely evening. I'm your host, Cheetos Bankai. Hope you guys are having a good one. But anyways, let's get right into the title. For those just joining in, if you're watching through TikTok or YouTube by any means, please click the link in the bio/descriptions. What we do here is play with birds, all that good shit, touching them and play with breasts. Well, shaking ass. We don't really care at this point, right? But anyways, let me get right into the goody two shoes here. So, we'll change it up a little bit. We're playing some more Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus. Really nothing much else. We need to finish this game. That and the DLCs for it, the Freedom Chronicles, I think it's what it's called. And we'll get right to it. Because fuck it. I never even got to finish this.
Captain, have you time to help out
Grace! Grace! This motherfucker don't waste Abby or I'll break your idiot neck. I got you the New Orleans dossier. I'm sorry. It's just that it took me hours to put her down. Okay, let's roll.
In other news, the Minister of Public Security, General Engel, has resolved to clean up the streets of America from, quote, all criminal and terrorist elements.
Der Terroranschlag auf Roswell war ein Weckruf für das amerikanische Volk. Wir sind bei die sicher wie wir glauben.
Later tonight, we interview Lady Elaine herself about the upcoming movie, the most expensive in cinematic history, chronicling the hunt and capture of Terror Billy. We will ask director Lady Elaine the most pressing question of all. Who will play Terror Billy? Can any actor truly channel the pure evil of one of history's greatest mass murderers?
The helm. 5 minutes? My brothers and sisters. For a long time, I heard through the grapevine about this resistance leader named Horton.
Horton?
Horton.
Ton.
Yeah?
Windowsill. Umbrella. Horton.
Horton and his crew are holed up in the New Orleans ghetto. Now, this man has important connections to the remaining fragments of resistance all over the U.S., so Blazkowicz, I need you to go in there and recruit this man to our cause, you dig? Now, it ain't gonna be easy. The Nazis built this great fucking wall around New Orleans. Heavily armed guard towers, and the coastline is riddled with mines. Impossible for the U-boat to navigate. But you know what? Fuck them. Because we got something else.
What the fuck am I hearing?
I'm sorry. Did you need this boat?
Yes,
Yes.
motherfucker.
Hey.
They started having sex on the boat.
Anya, tell me what to shoot, Grace. You and Wyatt will break into the East Perimeter Security Tower located there in Lake Bourne. Deactivate the mines obstructing the channel to Lake Pontchartrain. Then, we sail this boat into the city and bring all surviving souls on board.
Hey, little fella. What are you doing here? It's dangerous here. You have to be so quiet. We gotta go.
New Orleans is counting on us, my brothers and sisters.
They're just watching it live.
I need you to make it to the other side of the Great Wall. Look for any kind of opening that will grant you passage to the inside of the wall.
Christ, Captain. Not much sign of civilian life from up here. I hope we're not too late.
Okay. Hey. Oh, shit. I am too fucking slow. Oh. Yeah.
Blazkowicz, head for the old American Bank building. That's where Horton and his group should be holed up. Find them. Persuade them to join our cause.
The American Bank. What's a dollar worth these days?
Oh, shit.
Blazkowicz, head for the old American Bank building. That's where Horton and his group should be holed up. Find them. Persuade them to join our cause.
The American Bank. What's a dollar worth these days?
Fucking shit.
Blazkowicz, head for the old American Bank building. That's where Horton and his group should be holed up. Find them. Persuade them to join our cause.
The American Bank. What's a dollar worth these days?
Okay, now we get somewhere.
The big easy. Can't undo your tragedy. But I can punish the people responsible. Looks like I got a shortcut through this building.
Oh, what the fuck is this? Oh my god! Oh my god! What is this monstrosity? Oh my god, we got 3 right. Oh my god. Oh my god. What is going on? K in the game? That's triple raid. We got a triple whopper. Alright. Before I introduce myself, thank you, Injuring Elf, Eagles Chick, and Key of the Game for the raid. We're gonna do our traditions before we even do any kind of stupid introduction. So I might as well just go with it because that's what we do here. Oh well, too bad, so sad, whatever. Whatever you want to call this, I don't care. It's my job. Ooh, oh, yeah, ooga, ooba, booba, niga, boop, boop, booba, booba. Super! There we go. Woohoo! There we go. There we go. There we go. There you go. There's your dancing for the raid. But anyways, welcome everybody. Let me give everybody a shout here real quick. Yes, there's a lot of context, but I really don't care. Because we don't give a shit. Let's see here. I'm gonna do 2 people tonight. 3 actually, to be exact. One second. Let me catch my breath. There we go. And there we go. Oh, wait, I forgot the extra text. Yes, I'm a dummy. Everybody was playing Bob the Builder. Everybody was playing Bob the Builder. We love this shit. Whoops, wrong freaking intermission. Anyways, welcome everybody. I'm very surprised to get a triple raid. Adult Crimson, welcome. I know you're probably questioning your entire existence. And that's perfectly fine, because that's how I feel every day. But anyways, that was basically our little dancing, bucket dancing, because that is our tradition for whenever it happens. And one of them happens to be a raid. And we just and we just do it. And that's it. We don't care. We don't give a shit. Well, everybody's having a good rest of your night. Let me know how was your Bob the Builder experience? Did he ever fix you in a situation? Or you're always left broken? That's my question. Like, I have no idea what's going on here. Ooh, hatchet. An upgrade kit. Oh, I love it. Okay, well, we got that upgrade. The nail gun. The schlock hammer. Sounds like a cock hammer. The chalk hammer. The schlock hammer. Hand grenade. Yeah, we'll do that. It's fine. We'll upgrade our grenade, I guess. That's fine. It's fine. It's not really fine. We don't care. But yeah, we're just kind of we kind of just started, so all right, what the open the goddamn door. Thank you. Just open the door and we're gonna take your money. Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Call your daddy! Madness. Oh, shit. Okay, of course not. We kind of just went in and we don't even care. I should not be not giving a fuck at this point. Because it is Wolfenstein. We have no idea what Wolfenstein has in store for us because we don't give a shit. I mean, we love some extreme boobism. What the fuck? Alright, let's see here. Oh, it's... I have to do this again. It's fine. Alright, let's see here. You swine dogs! Keep going. End them. End their lives. Oh, crap. Oh, what the... Come on, my friends. Get rid of them. Oh, we're killing them. Kill them all. Kill them all. Okay. Ow, ow. Yeah, get rid of that officer. That officer's annoying. So it's not giving us shit. Okay. Getting some max ammo. I'm just joking. We're not, I wish we're playing zombies, but we're not. We're not playing zombies because we're not playing that shit. Our global traditions. Maxed out. Oh, armor. I love to take some armor. 20 plus. Yeah, we just don't have any. Okay. It's our ammo.
Gotta get across to the other side. Maybe I can make use of that overhead crane.
Alright. Pop the crane.
Overhead crane. Up and running.
Oh, we gotta go this way. That's where we gotta go. We go that way. Everybody was playing goddamn bullshit. Oh my god. Okay. Well, shit. Alright, let's see here. Maxed out grenades. A lot of bullets, but there's none I need. Okay, hold on. That's max gas. Sure. Oh, we gotta get up here now? Where the fuck's the crane? Where the fuck's the crane? Nope. Um... See, I'm not really a fan of the mini-map of this. Like, doesn't... I'll have to go up here again.
William, we are moving on from the tower now. Mines are disabled. Wyatt is scouting ahead. Just had a big fight with the Nazis. Barely made it. William? Don't know if this is normal, but I think the pregnancy is making me a little,
Nauseous.
you know, excited. Oh God, is everyone listening in on this frequency?
Yes.
Yes? Max sauce. Trapped. Looks like I gotta blast my way out.
Oh, shit. I mean, I guess the idea is gonna have to be... Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to continue doing that, so...
like someone is putting up a fight.
Son, take my hand.
Okay. We just finished the level.
Preacher. Oh, this? Lord, pick these rags up off the streets. Name's Horton.
William J. Blazkowicz.
Blazkowicz. Terror-belly hellfire, son. Ain't you supposed to be dead?
I recovered.
Well, terror-belly don't mean to be rude, but what's your business around these parts, apart from saving our sorry asses?
I'm with the Chrysal Circle. We're starting a revolution.
Are you now? Now this here's the last remaining haven for the cancerous growth of independent free thinkers, spreading all over the South and yonder. Oh, we be
Thank
the
you,
outcasts,
Adreno.
the poor. Well, everyone who ain't part of
Hope
the
you're having a good
goddamn
rest of your day, of course.
That man right there.
You're a wondrous Wednesday.
That's my old-timer friend, Paris Jack. Paris Jack is a brawler, a cutter, a true-believing anarchist, and a hell of a clarion that player, ain't that right, Paris?
Don't like to toot my own horn, except literally.
Streets are quiet, Horton. Nobody's... Wait. Yes, streets are quiet.
Now that's the professor. She got them eyes, can see a speck of dirt in a cow's ass off 100 yards. I tell you, them goddamn Nazi sumbitches coming here, we gonna shoot their asses out, I tell you what. Going out in a blaze of glory, hallelujah!
You got a lot of good people here. You should join us. We could always use more good people.
How you reckon to start this revolution of yours, Terror-Billy?
Terror-Billy?
Holy shit, it's him.
Didn't that Nazi bitch kill you?
Seems our friend here kind of told St. Pete to go fuck himself.
He's with the Chrysal Circle, a walking legend.
I know who he is. Oh, damn it. Here they come. Paris, I'm feeling a little jittery. Do you mind taking the edge off?
Let me see what I can do about that.
You know, my ma always said, never trust a man can't handle his whiskey. So you sit right down, say Terror-Billy, and drink up.
Ugh. What in the world the fuck is this shit?
Old Horton special.
Oh, goddamn.
Now listen, Terror-Billy, I respect your ambition, but there's nothing can be done no more. The world has sank into the crapper, and all we can do now is drink this whiskey and watch the vortex suck it all down.
Didn't expect your belly to be quite so yellow.
We've been fighting for a revolution since long before them Nazis came here. We were the first to start building a civil rights movement to advocate equality for everyone. You know the concept of civil rights, Terror-Billy? No, you don't. You're just a jarhead, ain't you?
Buddy, I laid my life on the line for freedom, justice, and the American way while you and your bohemian friends were passing out Bolshevik propaganda and opposing the draft on every street corner. What good is your fucking equality? You can't muster the backbone to stick up for your people while the coyote's scratching at your front door.
We stood up against the imperialist war machine of the United States of America and the greedy money men of Wall Street who was itching to send the children of the proletariat off to die in foreign lands so that they could be filling their coffers. It weren't their sons bleeding on the beaches. No, they drafted people like you for their dirty work while they was watching the dollars roll in. You're the pawn, the passive,
Oh
taker's
my
men in
God.
all dimensions. Well, I see through that shit and decided not to be a party to it.
And Yet here you are, guns in hand, shooting Nazis, just like me. Difference is you come late to the party. Perhaps your kind had gotten their asses in gear, we'd have won the war.
Don't spill that shit on the table, Horden, and lead right through it.
This'll get you drunk, there, Billy, you upstanding lackey of the establishment, Jake.
Listen, pal, I ain't got time for your horse shit. You gotta make the call. Give up and die or step the fuck up.
I ain't wanting to argue with you, Terror Billy. I'm too tired to fight.
You tired? Man, fuck you. I got kids on the way. And I'll be damned if I'm gonna raise them in a world run by these Nazi assholes. So what's it gonna be? You hillbilly, degenerate moonshiner, Bolshevik cowards, goddamn traitors.
Why is this guy deciding to get drunk?
Lord, ain't never seen a man remain coherent after more than one shot of old Holden special. I like you, Billy. Like your gumption. All right, let's start this revolution. Hit it! Paris been working on this puppy for over a month now.
Hot damn. How'd you tame it?
Pop the hood, pull some wires, that about it.
He's a quick learner. Paris always figures out what's what.
So, what's your plan?
You're gonna ride it, cowboy. Yes, sir. You're gonna ride on out there, draw off the Nazi fire, while we make our way down to the harbor with all those who survived the purge.
Got you.
All hinges on that boat of yours showing up.
It'll be there.
Oh, easy now, easy. There you go. Just mind her temper.
Horton, you better get up here. Nazis swarming in like flies on shit.
Check, check. All set, Terror Billy. Now
Let's do this.
Let's see what this puppy can do.
Spray all motherfuckers. Burn them alive. Burn every single one of them alive. Burn! Burn them alive! Burn them! Alright, let's see. Hold on. Burn, baby, burn! Burn them alive! Burn them alive, boys! Got everything else. Okay, a star card. Okay.
Anya. Come in, Anya. Do you read?
William, I read you.
What's happening? You okay there, darling?
I'm doing... Fine. I'm trying to regroup with Wyatt. I've contacted Grace. The U-boat is on its way in, and we are on our way to Lakeview District.
Well, listen, don't do anything reckless. Now, you stay safe.
I'll be fine. Anya out.
Horton, what's your status?
Rounding up the last of the people and fixing to leave.
Then make your way to the Lakeview District. Bring everyone. We're getting a ride out of here.
Well, Billy, that might be a fine idea in theory, but I reckon all them Nazis between here and yonder might slow us down, dearly.
Wager I can get their attention.
All right, we can do that.
Next stop, Lakeview District.
God damn it. Of course not.
Next stop, Lakeview District. Next stop, Lakeview District.
God damn.
Next stop, Lakeview District.
Okay. TJ, good to see you, buddy. Hey, welcome, Joker Dad. Hope you're doing well, good sir.
Captain, getting swamped here. We're standing on top of the Lakeview apartment building.
Hope you're doing well, Joker Dad.
They just keep coming. So many Nazis.
I already said it, though.
Does it, Captain?
I am. My dang cats are giving me a handful tonight.
We've met up with your people on the
Why does it remind me of one of my friends' cats was just literally, well, one of them's not fixed and the other one is. Wolfenstein? I just started this, so, not started, but I've been wanting to come back to this for a while, so. It's doing okay, like I said. I'm not really liking this game, honestly. I thought the game might be a little more exciting, I guess. I mean, then again, it's Bethesda, so there's really nothing I can say about it. I mean, I played the other ones, and I guess I like the concept of an alternate timeline if Germany won World War II instead of the US, I guess. I don't know. Right now, it's not kicking in, so that's the other thing, too. But I really don't mind.
This is where it all ends.
Grace! We need evacuation now!
I've only played the old ones. Yeah, Wolfenstein. Yeah, the old school one.
Yeah, baby! Woo! Grace! Oh, you are a gosh darn hero! I knew you would make it!
Wyatt, Anya, help everyone get on board the U-boat. The Nazis will regroup and attack. Hurry up. Blazkowicz, get your ass up on the Lakeview apartment building roof and climb on board the U-boat. We've spotted the Outsmirtser on the radar. It'll be here any minute. Haul ass!
Holy shit. Ow. I need some fucking health. Need some health or something, man. I mean, yeah, I appreciate the armor, but give me some fucking HP, man. Give me some HP. Yeah, I mean, the game's okay. Like I said, I don't really care for it. But, you know, I started this and I wanted to finish it. It's the least I can do. What kind of matters right now? I can't really think of anything top of my head, really. Fucking Jesus. It's been, I mean, it's been quite like a busy week in the last couple of weeks. Well, let's say like a month or two. Let's put it that way. It's probably why everything's so different now, but it's okay. Yeah, my stepfather, so about a month ago, my stepfather tore his ACL on Father's Day. So he was in the hospital, and then he just had surgery like 3 weeks ago. So everybody in the house is pretty much just pitching in to help him as much as we can, especially all the stuff he was doing. So we're all just pitching in. And yeah, it was on, he was playing soccer. It was supposed to be his second to last game, and he just turned, whatever. Like, he's 50, so. But yeah, other than that, it's, like I said, it's been very different. Just kind of, it's not, I mean, yeah, he's been on crutches. He's doing better. He shot an elbow one day on my birthday. It reminds you of that. Yeah, well, I don't really understand. I don't really know too much about ACLs, but I mean, they even said like it tore right through the bone. Shit. Oh my god. I did not see that. I can start using my other guns. But yeah, other than that, like, it's been, like... I mean, it's just how... I mean, I'm just checking on him every hour and a half. Make sure if he needs anything, like, I don't know, just some small stuff or whatever. Which I don't really mind, of course. It's really not a problem. I mean, other than that, like, my other stuff that's been kind of going on is seeing some friends, both IRL and online, I guess, if that makes sense. So kind of like the irony is really just some like new people, I guess, in a sense, in really unexpected ways sometimes. I'm usually not the type of person to... I actually can hold a conversation. I'm just, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm very selective. That's the thing I'm looking for, right? Because it really, because the thing is, like, when you... So this is kind of me, right? Like I said, I have always been socializing. I just don't socialize in the same level as most people. Nah, the context is, no, this is the irony, right? I'll talk about this a little bit, and I know we can all agree. So lately, in the last couple of months, ever since TikTok's been bought out by, I don't know what thing it is, the algorithm's a joke. I guess I think it's just the censorship has gotten so out of control to the point, you know, where I mean, obviously you gotta play like, you gotta talk like you're a fucking kindergartner at this fucking point. And like I said, I've noticed this, and I've noticed this since the beginning, but like things has gotten worse. And the panels that I would join in, they were pretty good for a while, but then it turned into like the more common topics, if that makes sense. Like the whole, like, nobody wants to talk about this shit. Nobody cares, okay? I'm sorry, but like what instantly turns me off, and yes, I'm making a joke, okay? If basically it would make my boner softer if you talk about, I don't know, politics, racism, fucking most current events, and like or like relationship shit, and just not have like a conversation. On behalf of ours, I'm headed to bed, but still have you. Hey, no worries. Thank you, Engineer Elf. I appreciate you. So the thing is that, like, these topics always coming around, and the thing is, like, I've been using like the TikTok platform just to kind of like, I guess, have a conversation when I know it sounds like a really, really terrible idea. Luckily for me though, I met some pretty good people, and they also want to do a lot like their own panel live, if that makes sense. And the other thing is, I mentioned, like, the thing is, like, I was adding to conversations that I already understand what's going on. And like I said, we're not here to discuss those discussions, because personally, in my eyes, right, you are, I'll say this, if you're having any of the current events, racism, or even politics conversations, in my opinion, I think that you basically are just causing trouble for yourself, or you're asking for trouble, if that makes sense. Because nobody care. Most of the time, like, some people care, but those are the crazy ass people. Okay, those are like the crazy ass motherfuckers. Okay, we don't care. But at the end of the day, right? I look at everybody, and I don't care what you are. I only judge your character alone. If you believe in something, I'm okay with that. You know, I will judge your character. If you're a great person, oh, do I head to bed? But I hope you have a good rest of your stream. Hey, thank you, Eagle Chick, for appreciate. I hope you have a good rest of your night. Take care. So the thing is that I don't like looking at like that, because the way I look at things is I look at everybody as a human race, human species type of deal, right? Think of us as like, okay, so you know how there's like different species of like horses, different species of pigs, different species of cats, different species of dogs, all these kinds of animals, right? They're all the same animal. It's just a different like variant of that same animal, if that makes sense. I think of it like that, because it's just like, okay, we're human beings, but we just branch off based on like obviously more complex system. And that's all it really is to me. But most people take it to the extreme. And guess what? Well, this is where, in my opinion, I think most people just want to start bullshit within bullshit. That's it.
But we can't leave.
Or again, they also have nothing else better to do in their lives, and they just want to go on the internet and just start spewing nonsense. And I just don't care. At the end of the day, I don't care, and I respect if, you know.
The shockwave from the nuke could push us out to sea, man.
Now that's the stupidest fucking plan I have ever heard. Set.
Well, for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction.
Blazkowicz, hop on the nuclear cannon and fire it to maximum
But yeah,
distance.
that's all it is at the end of the day. It makes sense. Yeah, so, but yeah, that's not really, so the problem with my problem, and I brought up with the group, is because when we were talking, right, so these people did not know me. They just knew me as the guy that just kind of either is quiet or just, you know, or you could say like lurking in the background, or I just don't talk unless somebody asks me a question. But most of the time, anyways, so when I actually got to talk with them, I started talking nonsense, and of course these people are surprised because they know me for how long? I want to say 6 months, something like that, or maybe a little longer. And when all the bullshit came around, like all the drama, I was a neutral party and I didn't care. I just kind of saw things. I'm not saying anything. If somebody asked me how I saw things, I would just say it, and I just don't care. I don't care about that. Because I'm not into, like, groupies. I just look at, like, what makes sense to me and what doesn't. So, when we were talking, and they were just like, dude, we would love to have you. And I'm like, well, the thing is, like, I'm going to say things as they are, and how TikTok runs, I'm going to be basically sent to the Shadow Realm almost on a constant daily basis. And I'm not going to give a shit. Personally, in my opinion. Like, I'm really not going to care. Whatever happens. Like I said, it really doesn't matter at this point. That's how things are. So, I told them as well, if the censorship gets ridiculous... I mean, I kind of gave them, like, a little idea. And I said... And it's funny, right? Nobody in that group, except for maybe like one person, I want to say, but they have no idea. I'm laughing about this because I mentioned, okay, well, why not use your Discord server as a backup / hub in case something does happen when the live goes off, or like somebody gets sent to the Shadow Realm temporarily for a couple days or a week, or who the fuck knows, right? And you could still have your discussions in the server. Basically, you know, use the server as a tool, and people could just come in. Yes, there are bots that, you know, obviously do things you want them to do. Obviously, we all know what it is. I don't have to point out the fucking elephant in the room. I don't have to care about that. And mostly, so far, like, I mean, I don't really think... I think they do, but I don't think they're doing it. Because they like the idea versus if they're doing it, if that makes sense. So, I said, okay, well, I don't have a problem with that. So we're gonna have to, like I said, it's whatever. I mean, this group's pretty chill. But I mostly still do my own thing. I don't care at the end of the day. Like, I've always been the type of guy that's never really been part of any kind of group whatsoever. I'm always the person that, like, I guess you could say I am just literally I know it sounds shitty to say this. Like, I'm basically a background player or background character of somebody's script. Every single time. I've noticed this over the years, and it's got its perks, and it doesn't have its perks, if that makes sense. Like, I guess, but I try to be a little more like vocal, because being vocal is sometimes I just know, and like I said, I don't care, but most people I know, they're probably not gonna like me, which I already knew. I'm like, you know what, it's fine. I'm very intimidating in some way, shape, or form. But I'm willing to own to that, and that makes me me. People just don't like fakery, I guess. They like to pretend what's real, what's not real. I mean, you can ask me really anything, and I will tell you how it is. Without, like, restraint. And that's it. Like, very, very simple. I will do it. So, but like that. I like to think so. Everybody shares. What's funny is, right, I look at I'll put it like this. Everybody has, so think of like a pie chart, right? Everybody has about maybe like a 10 to a 15%. We all share the same emotions, right? And then the rest becomes like, I think we all share patterns. We all share certain things, but it's expressed differently based on perspective. So, for instance, right now, I'm just going to stick with something I know 100%. So, for example, somebody asked me if I need to, like, for example, that when there was drama, and like I said, I had no part of it, but I only said a solution. I said, well, the problem is that if you have a problem with somebody, right? Whether it's on the live or outside of that, you don't bring it up during the live. You bring it up through DMs and possibly a call, and just have your discussion there and see if there's a resolution for it. Of course, both parties gonna have to open up, and that's all really what comes down to. That's just a basic fucking human interaction. That's how you solve problems, and whatever it is. Because for me, I think most of these problems can be easily resolved in any kind of job. With any of that, right? Instead of avoiding people or fucking, I could say, that is the adult way. Exactly. Just have a discussion, and you know what? At the end of the day, right? For example, let's say me and you, let's say me and you have a disagreement, right? There's a difference between how we handle disagreements, right? Let's say, for example, I started being wicked hostile, right? That is a instant, like, okay, that is, no, we're not doing this. Versus if I react the opposite, which is just remain calm and just have a conversation and ask these questions of, why do you think this way? Or we can agree, disagree, and move on, right? Because at the end of the day, like, we're all have different perspectives, and we should try to learn why we think the way we think sometimes. There's some that are truth, and there's some that are fiction, of course. Some people say things out of random fucking context. Like, we don't give a shit. So, but anyways, like I was, but at the end of the day, a lot of these, like, so a lot of the, again, this is me. Yeah, it's these discussions that need to be said. and DM those people, and making sure. Now, yeah, texting's a little bit weird because you can word it very hostility and you can take it as face value. But the best way to really solve these problems is through a call mentioned through tone or body language, something like that. If not, obviously online we do tone. Um, and that's really really what comes down to. And that's just what happens with a lot of, like, I would say how many kind of communities kind of like fall apart because they most of the time cannot follow basic, like, they can't even do basic. It's not really they can't do basic shit, but it's more of they can't, like, their communication styles is it's different, but like they don't know where in the process they're going to handle communication. Um like for example, I like to be blunt. But some people don't like that. But the problem is that I think personally, we can all be adaptable to a certain extent. Yes, it requires getting to know a person. It requires a lot of, like, a little bit of time investing, if that, like, a little bit of invest time, if that makes sense, to read a pattern. It's just like literally fighting a Dark Souls boss. We all, basically all of us human beings that even we're all talking right now and join whatever any interaction, we all just basically walk in and be like, oh wow, that's a boss. All right, well, do I want to read the boss's movements so I can learn how to do this properly, or do I just walk away and skip and find the next boss that's the easiest, if that makes sense? But probably not. Like I said, a lot of people look at me like I'm like semi, I don't know. Literally, I've been called retarded, and I'm just sitting there laughing. I'm like, see, that's the issue. You're just thinking I'm retarded, but the thing is that you're not exactly understanding how I think. So that's what it comes down to. Or you don't like the way somebody thinks sometimes. But obviously, there are those that there's some are too late, and there some aren't. But regardless, right, is that like a lot of they're single-minded. Yeah, well, let's just say here, I'll put this in an example, right? Can you picture all the trolls, all of the people, basically, how can I word this? Okay. I'm not sure if you can maybe find like a comment, but only look at a perspective. So let's say, for example, I'm trying to think how to word this because I know what I'm trying to say. Okay, I'm going to use religion as an example, right? And it's not solely based on that, but like it's the mind part of it, right? So for example, right? Let's say we're opposites, right? And the thing is that, like, when we're integrate like certain perspectives without critical thinking, that's where you kind of you feel like you are in control. You're being controlled by some kind of outside of third party. Think of like I'm trying to think of like a couple movies that or shows that basically tell you like their like brain control. Like think of like trying to like think of something fucking stupid. Okay. Let's say for example in the fucking Yu-Gi-Oh fucking the game arc or the virtual world arc, right? How like obviously Mokuba has his own fucking thoughts, right? But the problem is that now take that now let's say this kid was raised only to think a certain way, right? As time goes on, and when he does, and the thing is that the will to think for themselves kind of dwindles, right? And it will take something. It's something has to break that control, if that makes sense. I'm trying to think of how to word it. Like it's almost everybody's wired like literally somebody's wearing a helmet, right? And they're being controlled, and like this wire, this helmet they're wearing, it's wired to like an entity. They all think the same, like a puppet, right? Like imagine like this entity is going like this with their fingers, and they're just controlling people without thoughts, right? And for some reason, the only way to break this control is like something mind-boggling. It could be like, and it could be any, like, it could be almost anything at this point. It could be like if they see it for themselves and then they start to, I don't know how to say this, right? It's weird. It's almost like a mind break. It's almost like a, I don't know how to say, I know, I'm having a difficult time trying to word things in my head sometimes, but it becomes like this, and next thing you know, once the let's say the break happens, that person's like, wait a minute, I'm questioning everything that's going on. What am I thinking about this? So it's almost like, imagine like, I don't know, something drama you've been part of, right? And these people are being controlled by, let's say, the person that's starting it against you, right? These people are basically being mind controlled, and the only way they would basically change their mind or start to think again for themselves is like a virtual slap across the face, or like, some shit like that, and then they start to break off from the matrix or that meta control. I'm like, wait a minute, I can think for myself now. Let me use my critical thinking to judge whatever it is I'm looking at or hearing or what I'm experiencing, right? And thank you, Huntress, for the leads. Thank you for the lurk. I hope you're having a good stream on your end. So the other thing is that, like, that's the thing I noticed is, like, there's so much fucking control that it's almost like everybody wants to be a puppeteer. And it's weird. It's fucking weird, right? Like, I don't know. I mean, to me, I know it sounds a little like, but the point I'm making is someone is puppeteer. Someone's a puppet. Someone's a puppeteer, and someone's puppet. And others are like-minded. Are puppets in a sense, right? And we need to break the strings, and it's hard to break the strings because there are so many different ways of breaking that string. And no, not with physical force. It's gonna be all in the, like you said, perspective, all in the mind. It's all in your head. So if you can escape that. Now, another thing I could bring up is, I know this is unrelated, and I strictly, I kind of believe this, but maybe not. Depends if anybody's into psychology. So, in one of the TikTok lives that I was in for a while, there was a woman there that she studied psychology, and when I was describing, like, because I mean, our original conversation was, it was about her son. Her son's like 13, but similar experience. I have similar experiences to her kid because of separate, single dad, single mom, whatever it is, right? And I explained, there's something I was saying to her about development and more of like getting accepting myself who I am, or beating down my hollow self in a sense. And what she was describing, and she's like, well, what you were describing is what's called shadow work, right? So I'm like, shadow work? So I didn't really understand what it was at first for a while. It's just the accepting, it's basically, I could verbally say this wrong. It's accepting your bad part of yourself and coming together as one. Instead of separating the two to fight for control, you just merge it to one, and you kind of, I mean, something like that. That's how I look at it. like I said, I didn't even know I was doing this for the longest time, and I didn't even take psychology. I just kind of watched certain series I've watched as a kid and a little bit older now, and I really enjoyed myself. I enjoyed a lot of that shit. I did. But I thought those conversations were pretty productive in my eyes. But like I said, it's each to their own. But I thought it was pretty cool. But you know, I wished a lot of people, like, I wish more and more people just in general started to instead of just arguing all the time, agree to disagree, to just move the fuck on, and then that's it. Because then you just retain your respect. That's all I'm saying. Some people don't care, and that's just because their wound has not been healed. And that's their responsibility to heal their wound. Alright, I cannot find this fucking stupid door. Okay. I agree to disagree and move on. I agree, disagree, and move on. Some people just can't take that. Yeah, but that's their, but the thing is, that's their, I mean, also, like, I agree with that. Some people just can't, personally, that's on them, though. And watch, like I said, I bet some people just want to come back to your life. Like, they try to come back sometimes, depending on how long it's been. I would say, like, I've known people they try to come back to my life. It might be like 5 years down the line or something like that. And obviously, and like I said, depends on if it was a friendship or a relationship. Now, a relationship could be tricky because it depends on how things ended. Like I said, it becomes complicated. But it's not always equal all the time. Now, friendship's a little different, and obviously you can have those conversations, but then just say what you want. Like, hey, I don't think this is gonna work. Like, cause something, whatever, XYZ. But regardless, it's a tricky subject. So we're not gonna. I mean, we all know typical responses.
All of the evacuees are on board, but we can't leave. Props are stuck in the mud. We're stranded, and the Outsmerzer is incoming. If it gets here before we bail, we are fucked.
What about, like, the nuclear cannon?
What are you talking about, Wyatt?
The shockwave from the nuke could push us out to sea, man.
Now that's the stupidest fucking plan I have ever heard. Set.
Well, for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction.
Blazkowicz, hop on the nuclear cannon and fire it to maximum distance. I just hope it's far enough away from us not to rupture the hull.
Okay. Or the Eva's hammer.
You have to fire now, Blazkowicz! Now!
There we go.
Got it. Looks like the Outsmerzer lost track of us. Clear skies on the scope.
For our angle commands it now. Using it to hunt terrorists. But in the way back, the Outsmerzer would roll
I love this shit, man.
from city to city.
I mean, honestly, like, I said this before. If you want to ever go to any live stream, whether it's any platform, whatever it is, you need to be in a place that it's just to hang out and it's not arguments, it's not just babbling, it's not nonsense, it's not just bullshit. Be there authentically, be genuine.
Yeah, but that kind of information is
because you never know
only the Oberkommando is privy to it.
what you never know what's gonna happen unless you try.
After you atom bombed the bejesus out of the old Oberkommando at Roswell, the Nazis ran scared.
Who knows? Somebody.
All their top brass, all their top military secrets, and they
I think it just takes like hey, just send a DM or whatever. Do it. If you're curious about them as a friend, fucking do it. Like, do it. I don't give a shit.
Okay, we're just gonna fly there.
That's it.
We're gonna load up and we're gonna fly. Oh man, we're just gonna take our choppers. But instead of only going so high,
ready. I literally can feel like I could argue and like I could do commentary quite a bit and just kind of respond. But the problem is that I know we don't. I hate I hate being a reaction person. I don't like that shit. Because everybody's doing it.
William Terribilly Blaskowitz take place on the enigmatic Aristat habitat on Venus. One of the hopeful actors is Jules Redfield, here getting a snack from his favorite milkshake bar in his hometown.
Anya, what you thinking?
William and I are going for milkshakes. His papers are all in his glove box.
Yeah. What about him?
Well, is he a Nazi?
You a Nazi fella? Can't even tell no more. How I look?
Like a walrus. Don't forget your luggage. Remember, you are Jules Redfield, professional actor, traveling to Venus to audition for the part of William Joseph Blaskowitz. Now, you are
like clip fire type of shit. Sorry, I can't even know conversation. Hey, no worries, you're fine. So no, we were talking about
Mr. Redfield, Mr.
like I guess it's just more interaction shit.
Yeah.
I mentioned well, it's like I said, it was just there was a lot of different conversations that was going on. I was mentioning one of the lives on TikTok. I would sit there on the fucking stupid panel, does not say shit. Kind of just like having just basically talking in general, because I don't typically talk sometimes. But I've been more comfortable kind of just saying the shit I want to say without restraints.
I ask you to prepare yourselves.
Lately.
You must be off book for this audition, so be sure to memorize your lines before the producer gets here. He has a
pretend to me. I don't want to be played pretend.
Be careful what you say and.
God, is he fucking Italian? But I don't care. So we were just kind of like having fun at the end of the day. But anyways, yeah, exactly. So but anyways, that's not. But the point I was making with the earlier conversation was that, well, I said if there is an issue of any kind, there needs to be a DMs starting and then having a vocal conversation to solve problems. And if you can't reach that way, then you just move on. But at least you tried. And most people just don't try to solve problems, so nobody takes initiative anymore. So like I said, that's a basic. It's really just basic shit at the end of the day. The other thing I could say we were talking about as well is the environments that you create, right? So for instance, I said my last thing I said was, well, I guess you can say clip farming, because clip farming just takes out of context a lot of conversations. So there's that one I can bring up too. So for instance, if let's say, for example, I mentioned the TikTok live I was a part of, and I already said that all these people are basically our puppets, and there is a puppeteer that doesn't exist. And it's hard to break that puppet fucking control. But they bring up like certain type of conversations, and to me, they are disgusting. I'm sorry, like you bringing up. I mean, I've seen current events. I've seen again politics, and I've seen the fucking racism shit. And I'm looking at this, right? I'm like, what? Are you guys really wanting to start a fucking, like, you guys want to start an argument about this stupid shit? Like, I would literally, I'll make this joke all fucking day. I would rather watch fucking Testament of the Sister New Devil fucking uncensored, all their fucking boobs out. I don't give a shit. I'd rather watch that than hear this fucking stupid retarded conversation about just fucking, I don't know. Oh, well, about, oh, that's racist. Oh, we've been surprised. I'm like, you guys, we are basically the human race. Okay, there are varieties of humans. Okay, there's white boys. There's white boy. There's white girls. There's Mexican girl. There's Hispanic girls. Hispanic men. Black women. There's Asian men. Asian women. There's all these fucking kinds of people. Okay, there's just a variety of human beings, but still at the end of the day, we're all carrying. Oh my god, I have a penis. She has a vagina. Oh my god, it's all the fucking same. Like, we're just variety. We're literally like, imagine like if there's a variety of horses. Like, we're all horses. We're just different. We're all just different aspects or variations of horses. If that makes sense. And I'm like, this whole fucking bullshit. I mean, look, cool. I like to learn history. I'm cool with that. I'm a history guy. I may not know everything, but I like to learn shit about history and things that happened and stuff like that. But the problem is that we're talking about today's society. We're not talking about 50 years ago, 60 years ago. Okay, like the experience and shit like that. I wasn't born at the time. I wasn't born 60 years ago. I mean, if I fucking was, I'd probably just be, I don't know, sagging my balls if I fucking care. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. I'd probably be on the ground. Who knows? I don't know. Maybe I would drink to death. I don't fucking know. But fucking, like, cool. But, I mean, still, like, I don't know. To me, these discussions are just literally a huge waste of time. And for some reason, people are in the puppet mode. They're still walking in and wanting to fucking argue like a bunch of little children. It's literally just looking to a playground. He's like, Daddy, I'm fighting this little kid. All you see is a bunch of children fighting over the jungle bars, the monkey swings and shit like that. You're just like, oh wow, look, typical fucking children fighting over a swings. Oh my god, why? Who cares? Not who gives a shit, but like, this is very minor shit. I don't care about it. I got bigger problems to fry. I don't fucking know. Okay, I'm just saying, like, this whole thing of like people want to like, it's like a whole culture war here. And I'm like, cool. I like to learn culture and shit, but you guys are bringing it in the worst way that I could possibly think of. That's all I have to say, okay? I would love to... fucking Jesus Christ. I mean, I know there are some places out in this world, yeah, of course, they're not safe. We all know this, right? We all know. But, like, let's say, for example... I was, like, let's say, look, it doesn't matter, right? I was raised Catholic. If I wanted to learn how Jewish people are, you know what I would ask? A Jewish person. And fucking learn, and just learn how they do things and why they do things and be educated. I mean, fucking jeez, I sound like my grandfather for saying this shit. I literally, it's retard. I know. I'm nuts about it. Tell me, whatever. Or like, oh my god, what are you doing? But the whole thing, right, is like people don't want to be educated. They just want to, like, I don't know. Again, they like to be controlled. They want things to be easy. It's like, oh, it's easier if I just let this mysterious puppeteer control me. I can go haywire and I can let my fucking self in the background. You know what? Fuck it. Let my hollow self take over. Let him do all the things that's bad and good, bad and shit like that, and cause problems for people and cause trauma. I don't care. I'm just gonna sit back. I'm gonna be the horse at this point. I mean, Jesus Christ. Do I have to use the Bleach reference here? Use the fucking same quote with Hollow Ichigo and regular Ichigo? How there's always going to be a king and his horse, and the king is the one that's in control, and the horse just supports the king. Do I have to explain that to somebody? And it's simple, and it's not actual literally like in this realm, is within yourself. Okay? Or if you want to go with the shadow work bullshit, you can. But like the whole point is that like most people, I personally think they're not really who they are. I really think that. There are some people that do this shit.
In his presence.
And guess what?
Mr. Redfield,
probably not going to happen. Because they want to take the easy way out.
Script is on the chair. I will be with you shortly.
Can't blow my cover.
That's my take. That's my take.
Profile. Leave the pretend act.
Call me a sack of shit if you want. I don't care.
Your agent got you on the...
You think I'm crazy? Go for it. I love crazy. I'm crazy.
On a mystery show. Thought I had the right face.
Just like that Buck Cherry song. I'm a crazy bitch, you know?
Yeah, no, that's a little weird though. No?
Yeah, well, not literally that song, because then they talk about like fucking a bitch, but you know, okay.
Muhammad must go to the mountain type.
Oh, Jesus.
Any stage experience? What was your name? Roland, was it?
Ronald.
Ronald.
Nah. I used to do broadcasts when I was younger. Nowadays, it's all pictures and TV.
Yeah, I thought about doing film acting, but I just love the theater. I'm not sure I even want this role. It's not like real acting unless you're on a stage with a live audience. You know what I mean.
How am I supposed to remember this shit? I'm gonna write this down.
Oh, God. He looks like a walrus.
Places, quickly. Heil Hitler!
Heil Hitler!
Helene, jetzt kommen Sie. Haben Sie das gesehen? Fremde in meinem Büro. Würden Sie mir bitte verraten, wer in Gottes Namen das ist?
Ja, es sind Schauspieler, mein Führer.
Schauspieler?
Ja. Diese Männer wollen für die Rolle von William Joseph Blaskowitz vorsprechen. Es sind Schauspieler. Es tut mir leid, meine Nachricht.
Oh my God, actual Hitler.
Und bessere konnten wir nicht finden. Keiner von denen sieht dem Kerl auch nur ähnlich.
Ja, das kriegen
Gott nochmal.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are some sort of performative, and no one truly themselves till they are alone, and that's on characters. Who are you when no one is watching? Yeah, definitely. I agree with that take.
Schauspieler. Geschult in der Kunst der Verkleidung und Täuschung.
We need to... Now, like I said, we're just kind of fucking around at this point. I don't care.
Oh, yes, mein Führer. And my children have read it, too.
I loved it, Mr. Hitler. Super good.
Mr. Hitler. Wenn Sie mich ansprechen, sagen Sie mein Führer. Verstanden? Haben Sie keinen Respekt vor Autorität? Ihre Worte...
Oh, there was a guy at work.
I am so sorry, mein Führer.
Oh, God.
No, mein Führer.
It's relating to this shit that they're saying right now, and I'm just thinking about it, and it's fucked up.
No, mein Führer.
I hear it all the time. I'm like, why am I hearing this right now? You get I think you mentioned that imposter cert. I think you might have said it in the last conversation. I just don't remember. It's been so long. I mean, fuck. I would love to be one of those fucking... Those fucking pretty. I'm like, I'm gonna tell you I'm a pretty boy. Ooh. Is he pissing really? Is he really pissing on a bucket? What the fuck is this? Oh no. Come on, man. There's probably somebody that's done that before. Start peeing on them. I wanted this guy to like pass the fuck out after pissing on the floor. He's just like, oh.
Absolutes Meisterstück, das Jahrhundert-Epos und mein künstlerisches Erbe. Wer mein Drehbuch liest, der wird die zahllosen Stunden zu schätzen wissen, die ich aufgewendet habe, damit
What is this movie? I don't. This movie looks terrible. All right, can we get a movie about Huntress and the huntsman? Two bow and arrow people. That'd be sick. They start shooting. They start like shooting arrows and shit. All right. Why is this guy thrown up over the floor?
Mutti, mir ist so kalt.
What?
Weg! Sie! Sie spielen die Szene. Helene, zusammen mit ihm.
A cold-blooded terrorist. That is what you are.
What the hell did I write?
You're a Nazi whore. It's gotta be this one.
And you are a Nazi whore.
Uh-oh. Don't tell me.
Monster! What are you going
Oh, I thought the game crashed for a second. I would have been scared.
I will rape and murder you.
This fucking blind shit.
So many German innocent lives you have killed, but the German race will rise again.
Shit.
I will what?
I will murder your dirty race too.
If I get this on my first go, I would laugh.
Aber Sie haben anscheinend nicht die mindeste Ahnung von der Psyche eines Mannes wie William Joseph Blatzkowitsch. Wie können Sie sein, was Sie nicht verstehen? Sie spielen Sie die Rolle. Füllen Sie die Rolle.
A cold-blooded terrorist. That is what you are.
And you're a Nazi whore.
Monster.
What is this?
What are you going to do to me?
I will rape you, and I will murder you.
So many German innocent.
I think I got that line wrong.
Killed. But the German race will rise again.
And I will murder your dirty race too.
Viel besser. Sie könnten von ihm lernen. Ich gebe Ihnen, was Sie brauchen, um den Geist dieses Irren zu verstehen, dieses dreckigen Untermensch. Oh, ich kannte ihn in- und auswendig. Und darum konnte ich ihn gefangen nehmen und ihn der Gerechtigkeit übergeben.
Okay, this guy is like weird.
Mein Gott, habe ich Hunger. William Joseph Blatzkowitsch. Aufgewachsen in Mesquite, Texas. Mischlingskind.
What kind of information do they have on this man?
Und einer polnischen Jüdin.
Imagine that's on my bounty.
Wurde vom Vater ausgeliefert.
Be weird, it's on my fucking bounty.
In einem Vernichtungslager in New Mexico. Selbst als Erwachsener waren seine geistigen Fähigkeiten noch die eines Kindes. Und tatsächlich, als wir nach seiner Exekution aufschnitten, konnte man sehen, dass er Jude ist. Oh. Helene, machen Sie weiter. Ich bin müde.
Aspirants, as you know, this role is very physical. William Joseph Bloskowitz was not a man of intellect, he was a man of action. The scene takes place right before the scene you did earlier. Bloskowitz is about to plant the bombs that will massacre the German children in the orphanage. But
What the fuck kind of script is this?
Brave soldiers standing guard outside the school in a brutal fight scene. Mr. Llewellyn-Ewing?
Llewellyn-Ewing.
Yeah. Why don't you start?
Wow, this is stupid.
You will each improvise a fight sequence. And once the guard is eliminated, you finish the scene by reading the lines from the cue card, exactly as written. Places. Und action.
Stop! Oh, God, I'm bleeding. I need to take a break.
Line, please.
See, I need a doctor.
Line.
Your bravery is no match for a Neanderthal like myself. Besides, I only know how to fight in a dirty manner. And now, to kill all the innocent children, Germany's...
My God.
Ha 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 ha! What?
So ready to blow up some shit. Oh!
Mr. Redfield, please. The floor is yours.
Oh, God.
Is that what you wanted? Is that what you had in mind? You Nazi assholes. Because that's all you're getting.
Wunderbar! Wunderbar! Haben Sie das gesehen, Helene? Wie
Look, he's
gefroren für die Rolle. Oh, wird mein Platz gewinnen.
Oh, I just...
Ist mehr als perfekt.
Let me help you unpack, Mr. Redfield. Was zur Hölle ist das?
Oh, yeah! Right in the head. I love this shit.
Brace yourself, Adolf. I'm leaving here with your secret Odin codes. Then we steal the Ausmerzer, take out General Angle, and show the American people what revolution looks like.
Wie viele waren es bei dir? Zählen Hinrichtungen auch? Na klar. Dann 8.
Okay.
Ich war auch mal in einem Feuergefecht. Keine Ahnung, von wem da die tödlichen Kugeln kamen. Wo war das denn? Vor mal.
Achtung! Die Einrichtung wird angegriffen. Alpha sofort sicher. Alpha ist gesichert.
A record. Okay, hold on. I don't see shit, so I'll just continue. God damn it. It's alright, it's alright.
Brace yourself, Adolf. I'm leaving here with your secret Odin codes. Then we steal the Ausmerzer, take out General Angle, and show the American people what revolution looks like.
Achtung! Die Einrichtung wird angegriffen. Alpha sofort sicher. Alpha ist gesichert. Wiederhole, Alpha ist gesichert.
I'm gonna grab all these upgrades again. I hate grabbing the. Should let me just let me use it and get it. Yeah, I need some fucking health. More fucking health. God damn it, come on. Let's see here. Hey, no, that's not it.
Da bist du ja.
Here it is. My ticket down to the surface.
Transportkapsel bereit zum Einsteigen.
There we go.
Bitte Zugangsdaten eingeben. Achtung, Fehlfunktion, Navigationssysteme beschädigt. Nicht. Notfallauswurf eingeleitet. Landung in T-3, 2, 1.
Travel to outer space.
Brutal heat. Like Texas in August.
Okay.
Time to break into the facility, find the Oberkommando, steal the Odin codes for General Angle's ship. Slick as a whistle.
let's see here now. Oh, big fat nut. Oh. I love being a child. Alright. Not too much longer, guys.
There's that heat again. Too hot. Need to cool down.
There we go. Go back down. Okay. Hey.
Too hot. Need to cool down.
Where? Okay, now we can continue. Hey, Hey, I'm not sure where I'm supposed to go from here. Activate the elevator.
You might call this a howling hellscape. That view is prettier than a pie supper. Damn, I'm burning up. Deja vu.
God damn it. I was right there too. Shit. We're gonna do this all and I'm gonna call it. Hey, hold on. We got this. Oh, shit. I was doing better with a shotgun, honestly. God damn it, man. Come on. Yeah, I thought those were fucking explosives too. Shit. Damn it. I couldn't do anything about that. Oh, motherfucker, dude. Come on, no. Damn, I had the sneaky part, and I got fucked. Alright. Shit, what the fuck is shooting me? Damn it. Dude, I was doing fine. And I get fucked in the ass. Fuck this shit. What the fuck is going on here? Get him. I'm not seeing shit, so. Hey, activate the next elevator. I wonder how much more we have left to do.
Welcome to the Oberkommando. Population, shitload of assholes. You got my Odin codes, assholes.
Fucking shit. Oh, sorry. Ill. Not available. Okay. There we go. Okay. After this, what to call it?
emergency lights on. Where is everyone?
Something is wrong. Be ready for anything.
Alrighty, guys. We're gonna be calling it Alrighty, guys. We're done here. Well, without further ado, I know there wasn't really much of a stream, honestly. We're just kind of playing catch up. So I want to thank Injuring Elf, Eagles Chick, and K in the Game. Thank you for the raise. Great appreciate all you guys for being here. Thank you, Joker Dad, for the chats as well. Great appreciate you. And thank you, Huntress, for the chats. Great appreciate all of you. So we'll be back here on Friday. We might be playing this some more to finish us off. But we still got to play the DLC, so it's really not a big deal. Probably need some more time to get to the new Dragon Quest 2 and finally finish that off. But anyways, guys, I love you guys, and I will see you guys on Friday. Take care, and of course, have a great one.